What is crack-a-lackin', boys and girls, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, more fighters' ratings have been revealed for UFC 4, and without any further ado, we're going to get straight into it and have a little chat. So, top 20 to top 11 have been revealed, but before that, let's go through the current ranked ones, who we've already seen. Darren Till at 50, Paulo Costa at 49, Anthony Johnson at 48, Dominic Reyes at 47, Cody Garbrandt at 46, Tatiana Suarez 45, Ronda Rousey at 44, Dustin Poirier at 43, Rafael dos Anjos at 42, Leon Edwards at 41, Colby Chaos Covington at 40, Holly Holm 39, Jacare Ronaldo Souza at 38, Joseph Benavidez at 37, Cain Velasquez at 36, Alistair Overeem 35, Curtis Blades 34, Aljo Sterling at 33. Jessica Andrade at 32, Yoel Romero at 31, Glover Teixeira at 30, Robert Whittaker at 29, Tyron Woodley at 28, Jose Aldo at 27, Marlon Moraes at 26, Joanna Jędrzejczyk at 25, Tony Ferguson at 24, Chris Cyborg at 23, Francis Ngannou at 22, and Davison Figueiredo at 21. Who comes in at number 20, you ask? Well, it is the notorious Conor McGregor, who is a male lightweight, although I'm sure they'll put him in the welterweight and featherweight division, as they have with the past two games. He has got 4.5 overall, 4.5 striking, 3.5 grappling, and 4 health. So, initially when I saw that he was at 20, I disagreed with that. I thought, why is he not like way higher than that? But then thinking about it, he's only fought twice since the past UFC game has come out, and he's lost one of those, so his record is 50-50. Like since the last game's come out, so that kind of makes sense why he's like 20th. I think his striking should be more though. I think his striking should be 5. If anyone's striking is 5, I think it's his. His grappling. I think his grappling honestly should be. Maybe I reckon. Yeah, that's probably good. He's good on the ground though. But yeah, that's probably good for his grappling. I reckon his health should be higher as well. He hasn't taken much damage in his career. He's the one that dishes out damage, but he very rarely takes damage, as you saw in the Cowboy Cerrone fight. But yeah, I kind of disagree with his stats there. I think he should be rated at maybe a little bit higher. But he's been a bit inactive, so that's probably why. So 19, we got Petr Yan, male bantamweight, the current bantamweight champion, the second champion that we've seen so far, other than Davison Figueiredo. 4.5 overall, 4.5 striking, 3.5 in grappling, and 4.5 health. I would probably agree with all of these. His boxing is, yeah, his strongest asset, similar to Conor McGregor's. We haven't seen much of him on the ground, so can't really judge him there. And his health, yeah, he's had no issues really. He went pretty much the whole way with Jose Aldo and finishing Aldo in the 5th round, I think it was. I think it was the 5th round, yeah. So yeah, number 18, we have got the rival of Conor McGregor and the rest of the lightweight division actually, Justin Gaethje, coming in at number 18, male lightweight, 4.5 overall, 4.5 striking, 3.5 in grappling, and 4.5 in health. So this one's quite interesting. His striking is exactly the same as Conor McGregor's, which I disagree with. I think Conor McGregor's defensive striking is leagues above Justin Gaethje's. Justin Gaethje can give it out, I'd say, as good as Conor McGregor, but when it comes to defending and not taking shots, I think Conor McGregor is leagues above Justin Gaethje. Justin Gaethje leaves his chin out there to be struck quite a lot. Not just his chin, his whole body actually. But yeah, when it comes to attacking, striking, he's up there with Conor McGregor, definitely. 3.5 grappling, again, like a few of the others that we've seen before. I think it's just because he doesn't use it. He's he's a top level wrestler, so technically he should be like 4.5 stars, but he doesn't use it. We've never really seen him use it, so you can't really give him higher than 3.5. And his health is 4.5. I don't know. I think it's because his stamina held up against Tony Ferguson is why they put his health that high. But he's taken a lot of damage over his career. So surely he... Yeah, again, I don't know what the health classes as. I'm just taking it as stamina at the moment. But I don't know if it's like, how many shots they can take. If it's that, then Conor McGregor should be higher than Justin Gaethje. But then Justin Gaethje could take a lot of shots. So yeah, it's hard. But yeah, I would agree with that. From what I saw of him against Tony Ferguson, I would say I agree with that at the moment. Yeah. So next up, we've got Rose Namajunas. Coming in at number 17, female strawweight, 4.5 overall, 4.5 striking, 4.5 grappling, and 4.5 health. So 4.5 across the board here for Rose Namajunas. I would agree with this. I know she had a very high grappling in the last UFC game. I think she had 92 overall. But I haven't actually seen her grapple in her past, like, 4 or 5 fights. She just likes to stand. And she's, like, the best in the world at doing it. So I guess she doesn't really need to go to the ground. But if that logic is being put into this game, then surely you'd put that down, because if she's not using it, just like Justin Gaethje isn't using it, then why is it that high? Surely it should be 3.5. Even if her grappling is like black belt level, or I don't know if she's a black belt, but if she is, I know she's Taekwondo black belt, so that makes sense of why she's so high in the striking, and she's knocking out fools. I'd say maybe take this down to 4, maybe even 3.5. But I'd say 4. Take that down to a 4. Her health's okay. She could take quite a lot of shots. But then she was slowing down quite a lot in her last match, a 3-round fight against Jessica Andrade. So, like, if the fight went any longer, you can argue that Andrade would have won that second fight. So, yeah, I'll take that down to 4, to be fair. I'll take her grappling and her striking down to a 4, personally. Okay, coming to number 16, we got the current number 1 contender for the heavyweight championship, being contested in a little over 2 weeks. Male heavyweight, 4.5 overall, Daniel Cormier. 4 striking, 5 grappling, and 4.5 health. Okay. I think his striking's good there. That's a good place for his striking, because he did knock out Stipe Miocic, who is probably... Well, he's insane. He's a former Golden Gloves winner in boxing. And yeah, he's insane in the stand-up. So the fact that he knocked him out, I reckon it's good that he's 4 overall. In striking, his wrestling is his bread and butter, so he's a 5, which actually makes sense on why he's a 5 in. I wonder if he actually gave himself these stats as well, actually. Because he is the ratings moderator, ratings adjuster in this game. So I don't know if he's the one that initially made all these. If so, that makes sense on why he put his wrestling at a 5. And health, 4.5. He admitted himself that he was really tired in the 4th round of that last fight. So I don't know why that is 4.5. I would put that down to a 4. Yeah, I'd put that down to a 4. But the rest I think is fine. 15. Let's be quick about this one, because I'm not a fan of TJ Dillashaw. Coming at number 15. I don't know why he's ahead of Daniel Cormier. And probably because he was champion. Anyway, male bantamweight, 4.5 overall, 5 striking, 4 grappling, and 4.5 in health. I would take his health down to a 4. And I would put both of these at 4.5 or 4.5 in striking, and keep grappling as a 4. Although he is a high level wrestler. But yeah, I'd keep his grappling as a 4 and take this down to 4.5 because he did get knocked out by Henry Cejudo, who's not even a striker. He's a wrestler, even though he's insane in striking. He's done his striking up a hell of a lot. But anyway, let's move on for TJ Dillashaw. 14, Jorge Masvidal. Male welterweight. 4.5 overall. 4.5 in the striking. 4 in the grappling. And 5 in the health. He's never been knocked out. He's never had issues with his cardio. So that makes sense on why his health is a 5. I think he's the first 5. No, he isn't. Tony Ferguson's also a 5, actually. But I feel like they're the only 2. Oh, wait. I was looking at Max Holloway. I was wrong. Okay, let's do that again. 4.5 overall, 4.5 striking, 4 in grappling, and 4.5 in the health. Okay, I would put his health up to a 5, along with Tony Ferguson, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, and Max Holloway, to be fair. I think grappling... Yeah, I think grappling's okay there. Maybe even a 3.5. You don't really see him grapple a lot. I'd say 4 is good, actually. He dealt with Kamaru Usman okay. Not good enough, obviously, because he didn't win, but he dealt with him okay. 4.5 striking. Yeah, he's an insane striker. Okay, coming in number 13, Max Blessed Holloway. Male featherweight, 4.5 overall, 4.5 striking, 4 in grappling, and 5 health. I agree with the health. I'd take this down to 3.5 because you don't really see him on the ground. I know he beat Jose Aldo on the ground, but still you don't really see him on the ground a whole lot, just like Conor McGregor and Justin Gaethje and Petr Yan. So I'd take that down, and I'd put this up to a 5. I'd put his striking up to a 5 and take this down to a 3.5 and keep that as a 5. Keep his health at a 5, yeah. Yeah. Coming at number 12, Alex Volkanovski. It makes sense that these two are so close together because their fight was so close. I would honestly put Daniel Cormier just behind Stipe Miocic, to be fair, because they had such close fights as well, and they're 1 apiece in their 2 respective fights. So I don't know why they're going to be quite far apart from each other, but I guess they've done that with Max Holloway and Alexander Volkanovski. So male featherweight, 4.5 overall, 4.5 in the striking, 4 in the grappling, and 5 in the health. So they got exactly the same all across the board. Which kind of makes sense, seeing as their fights were so close. Coming in at number 11, the last but by no means least, we have got Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson. Number 11, currently in 1FC. Currently the champion of 1FC, a male flyweight, 4.5 overall, 4.5 in the striking, 4.5 in grappling, and 4.5 in health. I would put his striking up to a 5, especially if TJ Dillashaw's is a 5. I'd put Demetrius is at a 5. I don't know how Conor McGregor is not a 5 if TJ Dillashaw is a 5 in striking. That makes no sense to me. But hopefully Daniel Cormier will adjust these accordingly. But yeah, I'd put TJ Dillashaw. No, not TJ Dillashaw. DJ, Demetrius Johnson. 5 here. 4.5 in grappling, I think is okay. His health. He's never been finished, and he's never had an issue with his cardio. So I'd put that up at a 5 as well. 5, 5, 4.5 here is fine, and 4.5 here is fine. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So in the next video, you guys will see the top 10 rated people. We've already got an idea of who they're going to be. We've still got Stipe Miocic to see. We've still got Kamaru Usman to see. We've still got Habib Nurmagomedov to see. We've still got, what's his name? Middleweight champion Israel Adesanya to see. Still got Triple C, Henry Cejudo to see. So that's 5 already. So yeah, make sure you watch the next video to see the top 10. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Adios, amigos.